Update: Am I the asshole for inviting my dad's girlfriend over my real mom to spend the day with me? Original post. Sorry for the late update, it has been a busy 2 weeks. First of all, I would like to thank everyone for taking the time to read and reply to my post. I have read every response and I appreciate all the input. I have been putting off talking to my mom until Sunday a week ago when I finally found a good opportunity to talk to her. I told my mom that I love her, that I didn't intend to hurt her by inviting Julia, and that I feel terrible for hurting her. I also explained to her why I invited Julia. This time she seemed to listen, and reassured her that me inviting Julia doesn't mean we can't have our own spa day or that I chose Julia over her because she is still my mom and I'll always love her. Then I showed her the websites of some spa places I had looked up beforehand and offered to pay for part of the costs. I know some people advised me against it, but I think it's a small but important gesture to show my mom how much she means to me. My mom seemed really excited to go to one of them with me and said I wouldn't have to pay a cent. Then came the hard part for me. I told my mom that I feel like she never supported me in my interests and it hurts me that she can't even be bothered to show up to my tennis matches. I also expressed my feelings that I always felt like she wished for a more girly daughter and how this hurt me. At first, my mom got pretty defensive. She tried to deny it, but I was adamant and in the end, when she saw how important this was for me, she apologized and promised to improve. Later at dinner, my mom asked me if I would like to go to a nearby climbing park with her and my step-dad in the future. I instantly agreed and was so happy, because going to a climbing park isn't something my mom would normally suggest. I feel like it means she genuinely listened to me and tries to truly improve our relationship. It has been a week now since I talked to my mom, and I'm in good spirits as I hope our relationship will improve. I'm also hopeful we find our own mother-daughter thing in the future. Thanks again Reddit for your input. A nice happy ending.
What a lovely update. I think you're taking the right steps to improve your relationships with both your mom and Julia. The instant acceptance of the climbing park invitation was probably encouraging as well. My day is a little brighter for this. Thanks for the update, Op. I'm so glad you were able to have a really good convo with your mom. Good luck.
OMG. I am so triggered by the troll on here who posts about this stuff. I thought she had gone to even greater lengths to her postings. Thank you for the update. Good news. And thanks for making a real mother-daughter post. 2 hearts.
Who's cutting up all the happy onions? Knock it off, sniffle. Grats op. You sound like you've got a great head on your shoulders, and seem far more emotionally mature at your age than many of the adult posters to this sub. Until one is a parent you don't realize how difficult parenting can be. Most of us mean well and try to do our best, but we have our own human flaws and weaknesses and sometimes they cause us to say or do the wrong thing. I tend to think, though, that good, open communication is the essential ingredient to every relationship. I'm glad that your mom has recognized her error and is trying to fix it. This is how it should be done. And as long as she's trying, continue to cut her some slack. Grace is also essential for a relationship.
Good job for sticking to your guns and being vulnerable, Op. I know that can be an extremely hard thing to do, especially when you aren't sure if you'll be heard. You should be very proud of yourself. Good luck with building this new relation with your mom. I wish you all the best.
This is such an awesome outcome. You and your family should be very proud of you. You've shown great maturity here, expressing your feelings and communicating your needs, taking responsibility for your actions, and generally just being a really awesome kid. There are a lot of adults who struggle to do what you did. Kudos. It's great to hear that your mom seems to have really taken to heart that your interests differ from hers, and she's willing to do things she doesn't necessarily have much interest in order to spend time with you. Just remember that it's a two-way street and that it'd mean a lot to her if occasionally you also did something more in her wheelhouse, such as the spa thing. Doesn't have to be all the time, but it'd be a great gift idea for Mother's Day, her birthday, Xmas, etc.
Yes. Good for you.
Kudos for you. This really show your maturity and willingness to show your vulnerability. I hope this newfound closeness will open up more conversation and understanding.
You seem like a pretty awesome person. And I'm so glad you were able to not only repair your relationship with your dad's girlfriend, who also sounds pretty great, but to communicate with your mom and make real progress toward improving that relationship as well. Compassion and healthy communication. What a combo. Closing square bracket.
OMG. You and your mom and stepmom are acting like emotionally mature people. We should pin this up in several of these subreddits as an example of what to do.
If you communicate this well now, you have a wonderful future. Congrats. Yay. Glad you were able to take this moment and turn it into a chance for your mom to connect with you as the person you are, versus some daughter vision she had. Hope both of your spa days are lovely and things continue to go well.
Man, this is so nice to read. And honestly, if you're succeeding at tough communication at this early age, the world of healthy relationships is just waiting for you. So fantastic, I'm happy for you op. Enjoy the climbing park and the spa.
This update warmed my heart and I hope it stays with you as a reminder that direct and honest communication with adamant reinforcement something required can bridge so many gaps in life. From family to friends to work to politics and more.
I love this. You handled this so well.
Yes. Good on you for that great communication with your mom. I'm so glad that things are looking positive going forward.
One of the greatest AITA's update ever. I always felt the same as you with my mom. I was an tomboyish and we never bonded. I could only wish Reddit existed back when I was your age so I could have gotten such great advice and results because of it. Young lady, you just saved yourself years of therapy and pain. This is wholesome and I love it.
What a nice update. All the best to you.
You're a lucky young lady to have both a mom and stepmom who really care about you. I have both too and know it can be a balancing act. The same kinds of situations and feelings will come up in the future with other milestones in your life, large and small, but if you can keep communicating with both of them as eloquently, maturely as you have here, I think you'll find you can learn from and love both of the moms in your life. Have fun at both spa days. This is such a genuinely happy update to read. Congratulations on being able to articulate your feelings and needs. That's something that some people a lot older than you still have trouble learning. It sounds like you, your mom, and your dad's girlfriend are all on new, positive paths, and through the open communication that you've established, I'm so optimistic for your future. Enjoy your spa days, and keep kicking ass at tennis.
It's crazy how communication actually worked, and that all the people projecting the parental issues onto you were wrong.
Ah, this is really sweet. You seem like a good kid.
Thank you for the update. In 2020, we need all the good, hopeful news we can get.
Huzzah and congratulations. I've never had that type of relationship with my mom. I'm glad she listened to you and is trying. I'm so happy for you. You sound like a really kind and compassionate human being. You have to have great people around.
DEFA process. Great job.
I'm so proud of you. First, for being the bigger person and admitting that you were wrong about Julia. Second, for apologizing and standing up for yourself to your mother. I'm glad things worked out. It's good thing you made your own decision as that went really damn well, nah. I like the happy endings in progress. Good luck.
I love a happy ending.
This has warmed me to the core. This story made me tear up. I'm glad you guys were able to work things out and I hope your relationship in the future is amazing with your mom and stepmom. Damn, op, if you're this willing to address your problems head on, you're gonna have a bright future ahead of you.
I had missed your main post but here I am now reading it all of a sudden and I am so happy. This outcoming made my day. I'm very happy for you and your mom.
This reminds me of how I mended my relationship with my dad. It's very difficult to do but very heartwarming afterwards when your parent finally listens to you.
I literally have tears in my eyes. I'm so happy for you. Every child deserves a parent who will see where they have gone wrong and try to fix it. Hope it works out for you and I'm happy you have such an amazing support system.
I love updates like this, where it seems like everything is going better. I'm happy for you op.
This made me so happy. I don't cry often but this made me tear up.
This was the update I needed today. That's beautiful and thank you so much for sharing.
Thanks for the update. I'm so glad you guys sat down and talked it out. Wish you the best and good luck in all you do.
Thank you for the update, Op. This brightened my day and gave me a little more faith in humanity. I seriously teared up. It was so wholesome. Honestly, I think that the way you reacted to your dad's girlfriend was pretty normal. It's up to adults to try and make that connection and establish mutual respect when they're coming into your family unit space, within reason of course. I'm happy Julia seemed to understand that, and kept showing you her support to earn your trust. And I'm happy you were able to be so considerate, gentle, and caring for your mom despite your difficult relationship, and that she understood your feelings too.
I am so proud of you, great job.
This is a wonderful outcome. I'm chuffed that everyone has been open to the change that needs to happen. Yay. That's awesome, glad you can keep both sides of the relationship.
So you're saying Disney doesn't own all the truly happy endings? I'm wondering, did you finally say these things about your mom's acceptance of you for the first time? If it was, I can't imagine how it could have gone better. Kudos to you for taking the opportunity, too. If it was the first time, that speaks to how hard it was. Defensiveness is a normal reaction, but your mom sounded like she got out of her own way here. That's part of our job as parents, as much as it isn't always easy. She stepped up.
With everything going on in the world right now, I really needed some good news today. Thank you for your update, it really hit the spot. Not everything is bad at the moment.